Hello guys, it's Hydroninja, and today we are reviewing the Kawak's emulator for NeoGeo CP1 CP2 systems. Here we go, we have shock troopers. Again, these games are like from the 90s, so yeah. Loving this soundtrack. Soundtrack is amazing. Action is very fluid and fast-paced. The emulator really emulates that very well. This action is like crazy. I'm just going around killing everybody. There we go. Second guy down, third guy down. Got that item. And what I believe the heart stuff is, and there's a cutscene. It really shows the kind of action of war. It really just shows that very well. And I'm just gonna like spam the grenade button. There we go. Now I need to get to my tank. Go there. Oh my gosh, there's the white flag guy. I can't really shoot him though. I tried. He was just too fast for me, I guess. There we go, just shooting everything up with my tank. Yeah, nice. Okay. Okay, just getting all these people. They're all dead. Okay. Okay. My tank just is gonna explode, good. Okay. Again, spamming the and it just died. I just got fed up with that game. Anyway, the game is really good. I really like the emulation of that game. Shock Troopers. It was really good for its time, and it still beats some of the games that we have right now. Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3. Okay, next we have Last Blade 2. It's also a very good game. It's one of the best on Neo Geo. Okay, I'm choosing Setsuna. I can't even pronounce it. Its name Setsuna. And I'm really good. I'm pretty good with this character. I'm not like amazing, but still, I'm pretty good. If you follow me on Twitter, you'll notice that this guy is the guy in my profile. Right now, he's my top fighting game character. 2D fighting game character. Again, the action is very well fluid and fast-paced, and the soundtrack is amazing. There's just one stage where you're in fire, and it's just like you feel like you're really fighting in fire. That's how good it is. Really amazing soundtrack. And if you block, there's even different blocks. So if I try to cut her staff and she's blocking, you'll hear wood clanging up against metal, which she's not even blocking, so you can't really hear it. And when two swords clang, it'll be like yeah, there we go. You hear that? There'll be different sounds depending on who's blocking and what type of sword there is. It really has the feel of a samurai kind of anime style fighter. It's very nice, fluid, and it has some of the best Neo Geo graphics. Pretty good. Next game. Here we have a King of Fighters game. Yay! King of Fighters, probably out of all these games, you probably know this one the most, if you even know it at all. Here we have King of Fighters 2003. This game really showed like different kind of fighting style. More or less the fighting style that was in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, basically. It was a lot more fine-tuned, albeit not that as much characters. But again, great game. Right now I'm just beating up with this and now there's some balloons saying, okay, why is there a child just like kind of saying yay? Why am I here? I'm watching these two people fight. That's not really the best backgrounds ever, but you know, The motion again is very fluid and the soundtrack is very good. Seems like with almost all of these games, motion is great and the soundtrack is amazing. King of Fighters was one of the first 2D fighters to have team gameplay. If we didn't have this, there would be no Tekken Tag tournament. Just let me know. Now, there we go. Just Maxima, that big robot guy. Again, the backgrounds are amazing, the sound is great, and its emulation is top notch. Next game, here we have Samurai Showdown. Just let me get to it first. This is taking a bit of time, my bad. And there we go. This is Samurai Showdown 2. Why I picked this one? Well, this game has a lot better. I just prefer it. Because once Samurai Showdown 3 came, they just took everything out of Samurai Showdown 2. They even took the referee. That guy's amazing. The referee. He's like awesome. You don't have a referee in some of these other games. The motion is very fluid and fast paced. You notice I'm going to be losing this round because the game is for defense. During the time, most of the games you had to be offensive, but in this game you need to be more defensive. You can try to be offensive a bit, but you can't be all out offensive, otherwise you're gonna get completely destroyed in this game. It's made for more of a defensive style. That didn't change throughout the whole series except for one game. And the gameplay is also very bloody, and I died because I went into a guy's bald head while he was hitting a bomb. When do you see that happen in Call of Duty, huh? When? You don't. And then, what's really great is that you can actually destroy the sword. You can make the, like what's happening here, the opponent just lost his sword, and now he's fighting me with his hands. This is time when I should go and strike, you know? It really has a lot of detail to it. A whole lot of detail, and the soundtrack is amazing. For this time, it was a very good game for its time. It was very good. And I just won. Now there's a third match. Whoever wins this wins the whole match. Okay. I'm gonna shut up now, that way you can actually hear the sound and all that I just mentioned. Okay. Oh, I just got hit with an explosion. I almost could have made him lose his boulder rock thing, and he's gonna defeat me. Yup, he's gonna defeat me. I'm dead. Okay. And this game even has fatalities too, just like Mortal Kombat. But its fatalities are a bit better. Now I'm cheating a bit, and I'm making the difficulty level a bit slow, to 4. Just one level before, okay? Because I'm not that good of a game. Because once I play an offensive fighting game, if I change to defensive, I still fight on offensive, so that's why I kinda did that. Now here I'm gonna try and be a lot more defensive, that way I can actually win this time. Again, the emulation on this is very, very good. Definitely would recommend you to this if you want to play some Capcom or NeoGeo games. Okay, then choosing Genjiro again. And now, here we go. As you notice, there's actually trees in the foreground and background. I really like that. And the tree just like falls down. Okay. It's it's gonna be a very close match. Actually, in this one, I'm more combining both offensive and defensive, trying to be a bit of both. Okay. Oh, he just like caught me there. And I'm on my power mode where my attacks are a lot better. And a tree just fell down. I really like the style of this game. It's really one of those games. It's also one you can just like kind of pick up and play. But it's not really that recognizable, unlike Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. And I just won. But unlike Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, most of these games you're not gonna recognize, unless if you're really a fighting game fan. If you're a casual gamer, or if you just like to play Call of Duty, then you're not gonna know some of these games. And now here we go.
Mission 1.
I love Metal Slug. It's a very great game. Motion gameplay is very fast and fluid. And there we go, there's the humping monkey. There we go. Now in Call of Duty, can you see a humping monkey? And can you pick it up as an item? No, I thought so. That's right. You may have all those fancy graphics, but you don't have that monkey. So shut up, Call of Duty fans. Shut up. Now, there we go. There's some like prisoners that the soldiers trap. You can really see the kind of detail they put in this game. You really see a lot of the detail. My only complaint is that the screams kind of get a bit annoying after a while, so they kind of get a bit monotonous. Oh yeah, love this part. This part is awesome. Okay. In Call of Duty, do you get to burst pillars that shoot rockets? No, you don't. You don't get to burst pillars that shoot rockets. I don't care about that fancy graphics or all that. I want to have my pillars and my monkey.